Hello guys, this is Desolate and welcome to another episode of our Minecraft Survival. Now today we're going to be working on something quite big and quite awesome as well. We're going to be starting work on an iron farm. Yes, I know it's early days in this series, but yeah, I need iron. But basically I have a bunch of plans, a bunch of projects which I have planned out, and they need a large portion of iron. Simple things like beacons and stuff like that. So last episode we worked on that villager breeder over there. It's took a little bit of time, but I've bred up all the villagers we need for this thing. We need 12 villagers in total. And well, yeah, that's all been dealt with. I did have a bunch of villagers die on me at some point. I went AFK fishing, and well, they were all breeding, and I lost like maybe 5 villagers for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we're going to be working on that, and you know what? Why don't I show you the design for this iron farm? Okay guys, so we are now in my redstone testing world, as you can probably tell, and yeah, this is the iron farm design. So this is a single cell iron farm, relatively simple design. This design has been used in the community for, well, as long as I can remember. And well, yeah, it does the job. So we have 3 villagers on either side, so that adds up to 12 villagers. A bunch of those, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 on either side, so that's a bunch of those. Yeah, 2 spawning platforms, and then it simply falls down into a little killing area, which is pretty nice. Now there is a problem with this design. Somehow the iron golems can actually spawn on like this section here. I don't exactly know why, that's why there's one that's fell down. So we may have to come up with a fix for that, but yeah, we're going to be putting this in the spawn chunks so we can constantly generate iron, and we will eventually replace this at some point in the near future. Alright, so I am currently gathering up some supplies. We're going to need a ton of wood for this project, not only for the doors but for the signs as well. And I guess we need to get a building block of sorts. What block should we use? I think we're going to use stone bricks. We have plenty of cobble lying around in the storage silos, so I guess we can make it out of that. Now, we may eventually at some point, if we can't find a farm design that works, we may just build a few of these in a grid around spawn, so it could work for us. But yeah, this thing should be working constantly, as it will be within these spawn chunks, which means we don't even need to be in the area. We can be away in the world doing different things, and we can be getting iron generated for us, which is exactly what I want. And yes folks, if you are wondering, I will be doing a tutorial on this farm design in the near future, so stand by and I will eventually get it to you. Okay, so I've built a basic frame for this thing, and what we're going to do is we'll most likely just build right on top of it to save as well, you know, placing bits and pieces. But yeah, we have the 3x3 hole in the middle, and well yeah, we go out 9 blocks from that on each side, and then we make a square. Yeah, it's pretty simple indeed. I still need to go and collect the resources, but if you remember, I said we were going to be getting rid of all the grass and dirt in this area so passive mobs can't spawn, so that should increase the efficiency of this, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not exactly, I don't know that much about the whole spawning mechanics behind the iron farm and all of that stuff. But yeah, I guess it could help, plus well, that's what I was just doing. Because well, we needed the dirt for well this thing, so I'm going to go and get some of the materials we are smelting up. And I guess we can start work on the main body of, well, this farm. Alright guys, so I've made a bit of progress. I have filled out this bottom platform, and I may have underestimated how much resources we actually need. I think I've went through 5, maybe even 6 stacks of stone bricks already, and we're barely even, well, we aren't even halfway through yet. That says a lot. So yeah, now what we need to do is need to work on the walls, because we have the basic blueprint for this thing down, and this section I'm doing right now, the outer walls, is 3 blocks tall before we start placing in doors, which we will not have enough materials on us right now. But yeah, all the cobblestone stuff we've mined up so far in this series, we don't have enough to turn into stone bricks. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go through my AFK fishing loot, see if I can find a Silk Touch book, which I think we have one. Put it onto a diamond pick and go and do some mining. Yeah, we probably should do that because at this rate we won't be, well, we won't have enough materials to finish this for quite some time. So I'm going to go and do that and we'll see how much resources we can actually get. Alright, so I have done a bit of work. As you can see, I went and got a ton of stone with this new silk touch pick we just made up. We had another mending pick sitting around, so I thought to myself, yeah, let us just use that on this pick. So yeah, that has been taken care of. And I made up a bunch of doors. I don't know if this is enough, but it should do quite a large majority of this, well, area. Now, this project itself shouldn't take us that much longer to finish. We should have this finished, well, within this episode, no problem. In fact, we'll still have a lot of time left of this episode to kill once we finish this thing because of, well, how simple it is. So we'll maybe run a few errands around the base area, I guess, do things here and there, that sort of thing. And, well, seeing that we could maybe get rid of some of the dirt here as well. But I think we need to set up another, what do you call them, storage silo. Well, we'll have a few more of them because, well, I have one for cobble and I have one for netherrack. And they're both been used. I think we may get rid of the cobble one. I'm not entirely sure, but we need to make other ones for other bulk materials. And I think I need to make one for the farming stuff as well because that stuff grows really, really fast. And I've made way more doors than what we actually need. Oh well, it just means that we'll have a surplus in the near future. Now these little sections here will mark out where the villagers will be going, but we won't put them into the farm until later on, which may actually take some time to get them in place. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the current progress of this project. I have been referring to the design in my redstone testing world back and forth. I need to leave the game, go and check it out and come back and build things. But yeah, it has been pretty smooth sailing so far. So I'm going to continue on working and we'll come back when we've made some more progress. Alright guys, so I've finished the top platform up here, the top spawning area. So now all we need to do is we need to get the water streams in place, build the little holding cells for the villagers, get the villagers in, and then, well, sort out the killing area, and the farm will be complete. So let's put the water in together. So yeah, I've just edited everything we've recorded so far for this episode, and yeah, we've done a lot already. Like, we're going to be finished with a lot of time to spare, so we'll be able to AFK or whatnot, and maybe even we can do those other things like working on the, you know, getting those storage silos operational. Because, well, yeah, I think this series so far has gone off to a quick and epic start. We went from having nothing to having a fully operational base with diamond tools and, well, just everything. We've done everything very, very fast. This is the fastest I've ever, well, advanced in Minecraft, like, in total, which is a statement in itself. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this series so far, and I hope you guys have as well. Please make sure to put in the comment section your opinion on the matter. But yeah, this has been a ton of fun so far. Now, what we need to do is, yeah, we can put the water in these corners, and then we can remove these stone blocks below them. Shouldn't be too hard. So it's just a case of doing this. Need to make sure we don't take out any of the other blocks. There we go. And then finally these ones over here. You see, there we go. I just done it. Couldn't help myself. Anyways, there we have it. And finally the ones over here. Alright, perfect. Now I need to do the ones up top. I'm going to go and collect that piece of stone brick, wherever it went. There we go. Yeah, that was always there, right. Yeah, just making sure. Anyways, right, so I'm going to continue on working on this thing. We'll get the water in up here, and I guess we'll start making the necessary arrangements to get the villagers from there over to here. Okay folks, so as you can see I have the pathway in place with a rail, and I have some villagers waiting for me. Now, there was an accident in between last clip and this one where a few of them died, so we need to breed up some more. But yeah, let us run a test to see if this thing works. So I have no guarantees that this will work, but here it goes. Close that. Oh, great. That wasn't what I expected. Let's see. We go in here and that's going to be a problem. Right, I need a bucket. Come on. You know, this is very, very hard to work with. And we'll just place a block there. Right. And if we just move along. Aha, it works. Right, hold on. Let's see if we catch up. So, I have made the necessary arrangements. I have some pillared rails, and obviously the villagers can move on the track by themselves. But yeah, we are now on the way to the iron farm. Now, this project has been long in the making. I think this is the longest I've spent in a single project in this world. So yeah, I just hope that it works. I hate working with villagers, I hope you know that by now. Yeah, they're very, very annoying, to say the least, let's just say that. And I don't exactly have much time to record this video because, well, yeah, other people, noise, stuff like that. But that will soon change in like 2 months or so when I have this new soundproof recording studio built. Then we can record to our heart's content, which is exactly what I like. So what I done here was I made a little barrier so the villagers couldn't go back in the track since they can move by themselves, which was not what I wanted. So what I done was I done this instead. So what I need to do is we'll get some blocks going, like so. And if we hop on down here, let's get some glass right here. Place it around like so. Yeah, we'll do it here as well. We'll also need to put some water in so he doesn't take too much damage when he falls. Okay, inventory management, yeah, I'm carrying a lot of stuff on me which I really shouldn't be. But oh well, you know how it is. Right, okay. How would we going to do this? I guess we could push him in. Mistakes were made. Okay, so if I can get on this side of and then push. Close one that. And we need to work our way towards the hole. Ah, come on, villager. You know you want to move. Okay, this will work. Okay, come on, you know you want to go over there. Those doors, come on. Okay, there we go. So I need to get another 3 in that exact same position, which may take some time. Also, folks, this episode may be a tad shorter than what it normally is due to my time constraints, but I'll try and finish what we're doing in today's episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the other villagers in from the area over there, braid up the other ones we need, and when we come back, this farm should almost be operational. All we need to do is implement the killing mechanism. Okay guys, so I've implemented all of the villagers, and as you can see, this thing is actually working. One of them just died, and well, yeah, we're getting iron, folks. Right, so we have 43 right now, so we collect stuff from 2 of them. Okay, yeah, wow, this is actually pretty fast when they die. We could implement a max entity cramming killing machine type thing, but I think that'll be a little bit too much. So what we'll do is we'll just put in a double chest, do something along these lines. I'll break that block so everything will be collected like so, and like that, and finally in like so. So everything will now be collected in there. And folks, that is it. We now have a fully operational iron farm. Pretty impressive. It actually works and everything. So what I need to do is I need to light up this area as well to stop, well, hostile mobs from spawning. I guess I can do it up top as well for some of the, well, stone brick bits, because zombies will be able to spawn on those as well. And what we need to do is I will need to get rid of this floating pathway, which I don't really care about losing the rails because we'll have the stuff there to make more. The pillar drills, that could be another question, but we'll get a gold farm operational at some point soon. So, well, yeah, this is looking pretty awesome. Okay guys, so I have removed the rail line we had going in between, and I collected some of the stuff back up again, but not much of it. Most of the pillared rails were recovered. Now, I've discovered a few things about this farm. So it can only produce about 40 iron ingots per hour, which is like rubbish. So I'm going to need to AFK here for a little while, maybe a few days, and we should have a sufficient supply until we build a better iron farm. Now, speaking of better iron farms, I have been doing a bit of research, and since I was working on this one, I got to thinking, why did the Iron Phoenix that we built last season not work? Worked at the start, but then I done something. Now, when I think back to it, and with the research I've done, there seems to be a correlation. And that correlation is the fact that I was hitting, like with my sword, the iron golems, and I was also hitting the villagers, which decreased my villager popularity score thing. Which meant that if it goes below -15, I think zombie, no, not the zombie piglin, no. The iron golems stopped spawning, so the farm did not work. And there was a few other mechanical problems, like there should have been a vein in a certain place on the west tower or something like that. So that is why that farm didn't work. Now I'm going to build it in my redstone testing world to test out these things I've discovered, and if the farm does actually work with these modifications, we will probably build it here and place this one in the near future. If it doesn't, what I'll do is I'll build a few of these in a grid. They need to be like 70 blocks away from each other, so I could build like maybe I can go up and then along and that sort of thing. So I can maybe get 8 in this area, and we can just keep on expanding that way. Can't really go that way because it'll begin to intersect with the breeder, but that will be removed at some point because that is not its permanent location. We will be building the breeder from last season because that worked like a charm. So yeah, that is what is going to be happening with the whole iron thing. We're going to be building a gold farm at some point above the roof in the nether. So that's a thing. And yeah, this iron farm won't cut it for the iron we will need, because we will go crazy going through the iron pretty quick because we'll have hoppers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not very nice. But guys, I'm afraid I'm going to have to end this episode there for today. Yeah, I know it was a short one compared to all the other episodes in the series, but I'm cutting it close for time. I have a bunch of stuff to do. I have college work. I've got other things. Oh, there's one of them right there. Haha. But yeah, I will AFK here for a bit. I'll try maybe 48 hours, see how much we can get. But let's do some math, shall we? Okay, so I have my cell phone. Let us get the calculator up and running. So we'll get 40 iron ingots per hour, multiply that by 48 hours, we can get 1,920 ingots, which is, if I do my math correctly, I think that is a double chest, maybe a bit more, who knows. But guys, I'm afraid that is it for this episode. So as always, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.